Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome back to the Quranic series. Today I'll be sharing the summary of part 3 of Quran, inshallah. So let's begin. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. The previous people mishandled Allah's enlightening book and spilled blood of each other, and you avoid their path. Spend for the sake of Allah whatever Allah the Almighty has given you. Spend before that day when no buying or selling will happen. Neither any recommendations will be accepted, nor any friend would be of any help. Never forget that you are always in full supervision and you are revealed to the God who is ever living and sustainer. Neither does he sleep nor his eyes blink. Hold firmly the strong strength of Allah the Mighty and Majestic. Never bow down before Shaitan or to any other leader of misguidance. Believe in Allah and be friend with Allah. Run away from the darkness and love the light, means Hidayat. Believe in the authority of Allah the Almighty. He is the one who exterminates and He only has the power to bring into life. Therefore, never indulge into disbelief and never let the discontent come near you. Spend for the sake of your Lord. Do not trumpet when you spend, and do not break hearts. Speak the words of consolation or seek apology when you do not have anything to provide. Do not waste your good deeds, means infaq, by publicizing and pungency. Spend only to see God's blessing to keep your companions firm and steadfast. Spend the choicest and pious possessions. Do not give in charity the impious belonging which you may not like to have. Shaitan worries you from penury and shows you the path of vulgarity. Do not let him deceive you. You turn to Allah, He promises of mercy and grace, and blesses with wisdom to those who spend for the sake of Allah. While spending, find the poor who are stubborn and compelled. They are needy, but their self-determination does not allow them to spread their hands. Allah likes such determined people. Increase in you the habit of spending. Spend in the day and spend in the night, and spend covertly and openly. Interest is forbidden. Keep your wealth clean from interest and avoid the fury of Allah's anger and abandon the interest that remains with you. Stay away from tax and remember that taking additional on the principal of loan is cruelty, and it is also wrong to return less than the principal of loan. If the borrower is in destitution, then give relief till prosperity comes, and it is better if you forgive the loan. Always organize to document when you transact on loan. Manage testimony for it. Those who cannot write, their guardians will write on their behalf, and the guardians must fear from Allah the Almighty and must not do any variations in the documentations. Do not delay in documenting the debt, no matter it is more or less. Documenters and witnesses must fear from Allah and must not do anything that harms any of these parties. Always strive for the piety of your acts and take care of the purity of your hearts. Always remember that Allah is the most aware of all whatever is in your heart, and what is revealed, you are accountable to Allah for all your deeds. Invest all your strength to propagate and convey Islam. Seek help from Allah, the Mighty and Majestic, for it. Surah number 3, Al Imran. Believe in all the commandments of Allah. Seek protection from Allah for the wickedness of your heart. Women, children, gold, silver, horses, livestock, and farms are all temporary in this world. Do not get into their lust and keep desires for the nobles of hereafter. Mark patience as your permanent behavior. Obedience must become your identity. Spending for the sake of Allah should become your character, and it must become your habit to ask forgiveness from Allah in the last part of the night. Always remember that it is the biggest sin to deny the commandments of Allah and the killing of prophets. It is also a big crime to kill those people who inspire others upon justice and righteousness. The Master of Nobility is only the Allah, the Mighty and Majestic. He gives power to those He wish and takes away control from those He wish. Gives honor to whom He wish and dishonors those He wish. All the good in the hands of Allah. He blesses with countless favors to those He wish. If you believe in Allah, do not be friend with the non-believers and be aware of them in every condition. Follow the Prophet if you obey Allah. God will keep you friends. Obey Allah and His Messenger in every division of life. Gain guidance from Maryam's mother for the sake of your children, that how she had devoted Maryam for Allah before Maryam was born, and she sought Allah's refuge to save the child from evil, and she also sought refuge of Allah, devil, from Maryam's children. Gain lessons from Zachariah's event. Keep respectable desire in your heart. Spread hands to pray in front of Allah. Do not see whether the means are favorable or adverse. Allah has the authority and can do anything He wishes to do. Always remember Allah for His blessings. Don't be stuck when Allah's religion needs help. Take the lead and say, "We are God's aid." Do not hesitate to believe in God's book and to follow the Messenger of Allah and stand in the row of witnesses who testify the truth. Worship only Allah and make no one your God besides Allah. Do not compromise in these matters and invite others to obey these principles. Ibrahim was completely dedicated towards Allah and was exceedingly obedient to Allah. Adopt his path. All other paths are leading towards depravity. Be aware of them. Do not embezzle the trust. Fulfill your promises. Avoid God's anger. Do not trade off the promises made with Allah. It is a serious crime to Allah. Do not make anyone your God except Allah, neither the angels nor the prophets. Believe in the messenger with your sincere heart and come forward to help the apostle. So this was the summary of part 3. We will continue the next one tomorrow, inshallah. Till then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.